All right. Hi, Donna Orender. So thrilled to have you recording this today with me because I am so excited to announce our partnership with Teneral Cellars and Generation W. We are all about empowering women, about lifting women up, and you've been doing that your whole life. And I'd love for you to give us a little bit of your background and then tell us about Generation W because you guys are all about education, empowerment, women leadership, and we couldn't be more happy to be partnering with you.
Oh, thanks, Jill. That's so nice. We share a history and a passion around sports, right? So as young women, we both love sports and we played, and I was privileged to be a basketball player. Loved that sport. Played all the way to the professional level, and ultimately, after a career in media and television and sports, was ultimately the president of the WNBA, where I really learned a lot about how the world felt about women. Not that I didn't know it before, but to see how women were treated by companies, by men, being on the front line of culture and commerce was fascinating. And so that was really all the motivation I needed to really, as I moved on, to take all that passion around women and girls and create a not-for-profit called Generation W, which is all about educating, inspiring, and connecting women and girls, but also in the greater service of building community, right? I never wanted us to be the girl ghetto on the side. Isn't this nice? We're going to take care of girls and women here, which I know is what's important to Teneral as well. But the fact that we are vibrant contributors to making communities and civilizations better and more advanced, and therefore being able to take our fair place in a society that values us, where equity is prized, is really one of our value statements at Generation W, is really important.
So Donna, as people are listening, and obviously we're going to start to make donations to Generation W. We donate 10% of
We
all of
appreciate
our
it.
profits to selected charities, and from now through our first quarter swarm release, $10 from every 3-pack sold will be going to Generation W. But for those that are listening, how do they get involved? I mean, you have so much great content on a weekly basis. You do your
We
refresh
do.
series. Talk to
We
people how they
do.
can learn more about what you do.
We do. You can always go to our website, which is genwnow.com, genwnow.com, and then all of our social channels, which are Generation W. We not only do a lot of work with women, building women's communities, like every Wednesday, you can definitely become part of our community for our Refresh Show, which is all about refreshing your spirit. It's a place where people come together to be together, to connect and learn and ultimately feel better because we are together. And we have great guests. And I'm going to predict that Jill, the CEO and founder of Teneral, just might find her way there one Wednesday at noon
I'd
Eastern
be
time.
honored.
So we definitely have that. And then we also have a huge girls program. And we really believe in the future of girls. We call them Generation Wow. And we have a big leadership and mentorship program. And that's another way for people to really engage with us.
And you have a big annual conference every year, right?
A big annual conference. As a matter of fact, that's we just had it virtually, such as the time, but got amazing feedback on it. I love the quote that said, "One of the best in the world that I have seen." Communicating energy, but the speakers we have and the topics are so relevant and resonant. The community around it truly is uplifting in a time when we all need to be uplifted, in a time where connection is more important than ever. So if anyone's interested, again, would let us know, and we have those links to share.
Now that's wonderful. And it's one part of our core mission to have a diversity of voices and experiences. And I've always been so impressed with the diversity of your guests, with the content that you share, and all the women and girls that you lift up. So Donna, we are so thrilled to partner with you, and we're also going to be sharing a lot of your content because your background is producing, and you guys produce. Generation W produces amazing content, and we are thrilled that we're going to be sharing that with our audience as well because you and I have had a lot of conversations about women supporting women. So this is about supporting each other, lifting each other up, because the second that women truly recognize the power of supporting each other, we will not only change the world, but we will rule the world, and the world will be a better, kinder place. And
Well,
so,
absolutely. I always like to say that life is a team sport, and we're teammates, Jill, and we were teammates.
yeah.
And so when women understand the power of that, our ability to amplify what we're able to do, impact and influence is going to continue to grow in ways that are meaningful for everyone, not just women, right? I have
Absolutely.
sons,
Absolutely.
you have sons.
Yep.
It's actually in our collective good. So like, that's what this is all about, Teneral, and the collective good of all. Drink up.
Yes. Cheers.
And
cheers
buy some, right? And support Generation W and support Teneral.
That's right, because that's a win-win. That is a purchase with purpose. So Donna, thank you. We'll be seeing a lot more of you in Generation W, and we'll just go with it. Still,
Absolutely, of course.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.